Hello, I'm Christian. If you want to get a solution to help keep your children safe from paedophiles on the internet, then you need to keep listening. I've also come up with a secured solution that can save the United States alone $2 billion a day. I've just entered a competition called Pitch to Rich, and I was a late contender. I didn't know nothing about it till the last 2 or 3 days. So I didn't really have time to try and get any votes. I only got 4. So what I'm doing is I'm asking a plea, because I know that in a safe environment, such a great thing should be put in front of somebody that is willing to put an investment into my idea if I can pitch to somebody in the right environment. I've gone to banks to try and get my invention off the ground, but it's hard, to tell somebody my idea without being in a safe environment. So I've been asking people for a safe environment. I've asked my MP. I've told 2 banks. I'm in fear that my idea has been stolen, but I didn't give the full idea. And at the time, I was thinking, if I told one bank and another bank, then if they stole the idea, if both of them stole the idea, then one bank could fight it out against the other bank, because they could say, well, he did come in and he did submit this idea to us, and we would like to help him against the other bank that stole the idea. So the proof was there from the other bank, and I put myself in a position where a place of money would be able to go up against a place of money. Not only that, I thought if I told 2 people at the 2 banks, and one of them tried to steal it, if they didn't try to steal it, fair play. But if one of the bank tellers, the managers really, who stole it, because I was trying to ask for a safe environment in front of a board of people that would be able to, give me a safe environment and not steal it. I thought, well, if one would be able to go against the other, because then I could say, right, if you help me in my situation, because I knew it was so, financially sound, they would back me against the other bank because it was my idea in theft. So the idea was there that, I pitched one bank against the other, to be honest, when I did say that. And I didn't give the full idea, so that I'd have even more to put to it. And also, the 2 people that worked in the bank, they were young. One was a young girl, one was a young lad. And if one didn't tell anybody, then or the girl didn't tell anyone. I'm thinking she looked a bit more dodgy to me. I don't know why I told her. I felt uneasy when I told her. I didn't so much when the lad was. But this is so much financially sound that I thought, if one of them steal it, if the lad would, be a witness and say, yes, this gentleman did come into our bank, he did submit this idea to me, and he did ask to go into a safe environment, then I could pay him, and he could go to court with me as a witness. So the reason I told 2 banks was just in case it got stolen. But I can add to that. So look, I might go into the banks and ask them. That might be a good thing. But I knew I'd hear about it, because it's not something that you'd not hear about, is it? Security solution, or that I mentioned a device at point of entry, and that device or whatever would be made, and I'd be like, where's this idea come from? Because not many people come out with this, and then I've got other ideas to add on to it, you see, and I've got the story as where I thought up the idea if it ended up in a court, so I knew that the truth would break through. So please, I've got a secured solution, and I can also keep paedophiles away from children online. I'm sure I can. And I need to be in the right environment. And I mean, logic dictates if you can save $2 billion a day that you'd want to hear anybody, wouldn't you? If a child of 10 or 12 says, I've come up with a security solution that could secure the banking systems. If people are spending billions a day and losing billions a day, you'd think a small portion of money just to hear the idea would be just a good place. That would be good business. I can't see good business. Now, I know Richard Branson is a good businessman. And he knows that anything is built upon an idea and the passion to make that idea great. So, yes, thank you for listening. Please, I want this to go wherever it needs to go, so that Sir Richard Branson, please, I was in your pitch to Rich. It's called the Rod of Iron, and I believe, and I know I've secured the internet and different places with money. And if it eradicates 50% of cybercrime, which I'm sure it will do more, then that's $1 billion a day. And I've already had one invention stolen, and my life's running shorter. I'm getting older, and I'm losing time to enjoy any sort of financial freedom I ever going to get from an idea. So thank you for listening.